Hey everyone, welcome back to Howtechs. Today we have our final installment of the Verbatim USB-C trio of products that we've done a whole series on. We've already unboxed the 75 watt power supply, which you can see can do the PD 2.0 as well as a bunch of other stuff, QC 3.0, etc. We've done the Super 8-in-1 hub. I think it's 8-in-1, 7-in-1, something like that. Basically, it can do the PD 2.0, and also it's basically a USB hub and a USB-C hub, and can do card reading and can do HDMI into a MacBook Pro. And this really only works with a MacBook Pro because it has the two things right next to each other. So this one's pretty cool. So this thing can basically replace your charger that came with your computer. If you've got one of these and you got one of these, of course you need one of these. So this is Verbatim's 2-meter long ToughMax Type-C cable. And it has a 2-year warranty. It's got Kevlar in it, etc., etc. It's apparently super awesome. It's been tested 35,000 times for bending, etc., etc. So the reason why I would suggest something like this is because this is your main power supply for the whole computer. So you don't want to cheap out and get some really, straight from China, no-name, knockoff Apple imitation cable if you're going to be charging your whole computer with it. So that might be fine for, downloading pictures off your iPhone, or even charging your iPhone is kind of risky. But if you're charging the computer, which runs at like 10 times higher power, you definitely want to get a decent cable. So in this case, I would recommend this guy, and it also has a 2-year warranty and Kevlar, etc., etc. So anyway, let's take a quick look inside. Should be pretty no frills, but let's see. Okay, and so part of what you're paying for is the fancy packaging. So this thing costs about $10 US. Still a bargain, at least that's what it costs here in Hong Kong. But you get things like the Velcro and the nice braiding and the nice cable and the kind of strain relief here. So not too bad. And it is 2 meters long, so you don't have to be like chained to the wall where you're plugging in your power supply. So here you can see this is actually where it's sort of plugged into the case. I'm sure that'll disappear in a couple minutes. But yeah, not too bad. The fact that it comes with the Velcro is a nice added touch to keep your desk clean. They also sell a shorter version. I think they have a 120 centimeter version and an even shorter version. So, if you're using it for a mobile phone, you definitely don't need this long. But if you're using it for a computer, like a MacBook power supply, yeah, if you're going to connect this guy to this guy, get a long one. Okay, so that's basically it. We knew this was going to be no frills, but definitely check out our other videos for these two guys in conjunction with this one. If you have any questions or comments, or you think Verbatim sucks, you think it's great, if this thing's blown up on you, let us know in the comment section below. Consider subscribing, and definitely check out other videos here on Howtechs. Bye. The SIM card is here on the bottom right, and there's also a very small notch here on the bottom right as well. You guys can see that. There's also